Namaskaram Masters. Namaskaram Master E.K. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Jnananandamayam Devam Nirmala Spatikakrutim Adharam Sarvavidyanam Hayagrevam Upasmahe. Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Vishnudevaya Namaha. ఆధ్యాత్మిక భావప్రకాశకులందరికీ నా నమస్కారం. For all today, all the spiritual well-beings, I am pranamams to them. And today's the topic is the World Food Safety Day. Every year in June 9th, on June 9th, the World Health Organization, as per the instructions of the World Health Organization, the people in many countries are going to celebrate the Food Safety Day, World Food Safety Day. So like that we can celebrate also the National Food Safety Day. The different things are hidden in this. But why should we? What is Food Safety Day? So it is very difficult to say about the world food safety. Food safety means there are so many things hidden here. So our food safety, why? So the entire world is Panchabhutas. The earth is the fifth element. Akasa is the unknown element. So earth is equivalent to the Akasa. Akasa is identically equal. Earth is identically equal to Akasa. This cannot be ignored, but the people who are in the scientific arena are unable to. They are simply thinking as an elements like hydrogen, etc. So without this, nothing will arise in this world. So it is very unfortunate. The organization, the Food Safety Day was organized, instructed by the World Health Organization some years back, but it has something inside, because food may be not good, or food is ignored, or some countries are going for industrialization, some countries are only depend on the production of the food materials and supplying to the other countries. And these are the things are going on and on. But the reality of the food was not known to the no country's population 100% it doesn't know these things, because there is no proper platform to, not for the celebration of these days. I am very sorry to say, all the countries or the political people or the governments are simply they are telling these things to celebrate World Food Safety Day, someone slogan and etc. One chart like that, or the picture they are giving, and they are going to celebrate and forgotten the next day or the next moment. So this is the very worst phenomenon. Not only these days, suppose the World Tobacco Day, World Diabetic Day, World Day, so many days are there. Or 365 days we are having 365, we can celebrate. But where we room to change of the human being is essential here. The concept of the human being has to change. Until that, this will not give the result properly. And what does food safety means? It is very unfortunate for safety of food, man has to sit. So the first thing has to, man has come for the food, or food has come for the man. As per the Taittiriya Upanishad, if you go to the Upanishads, Taittiriya Upanishad, Annam Nanindyat. Don't criticize the food materials, because it is nothing but the God. Anna is the God. And Annat Purushaha, who is the Purusha, which we have in Purusha was described in the Purusha Suktam. Sahasra Sirsha Purushaha. Sahasra Sirsha means here in the case of human being or the man, there are one thing we should do, expose that 100 Sirshas means 100, not 100 heads, 100 thinking powers. At one he will not complete one idea and he will go for another idea. This is the a change of phenomena. So like that the food is nothing but the annam nan Indyat. So anna is without anna, nothing is there. In another Upanishad, one person the food was not given and so his memory power has gone. Again, he has provided by the food, he got complete rememorized the previous things, etc. So, means if the food is the important criteria in the human life to remember, to do the things and whatever it might be. That's why the food is having a very important, and food is the root cause for the all diseases. This is also we have to forget. We should not forget this also. The food means which protects the living being. Food protects, but food is not the prana. Prana is different and food is different. These are the things were ignored by the all the categories, and so like that food means it protects. Food protects the human, and also all the food materials. What are the food materials? The food constituents are nothing but only three in this universe. Only three. They are carbohydrates and proteins and fats and oils. Fats and oils one group. The proteins are the ultimate. The proteins are converted into the genetic material. So that's why proteins are having a very strong enough. That's why the teen age, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. These are the important age why the people are telling about this teenage means the teenage the protein should be the primary foods should be taken by the living beings, then only so many for all living beings food is the important, but they will live according to the nature. Man wants to conquer the nature. That's why the man has need the knowledge about the foods. But how many, whatever the shastras we are studying, food, nutrition, pharmacy, biotechnology, biochemistry, all these we are ignorant. So that's why why this kind of things are arised to celebrate Food Safety Day, celebrate free tobacco day or free alcoholism. Why? Why should we? Man is studying lot of things, lot of shastras and PhDs, but we are going into the dungeon. The least we are behaving like the lower than the creature's behavior. So 84 lakhs of the living beings came onto this earth. So this year the food should be, that's why everybody should understand about what is food, what are the food constituents, how it can be utilized, how it will be protected. Protected means you have to protect the food in your stomach. You have to protect your food in your stomach. That is the important thing. So whatever you have, for all protections, we got so many things. Fridge, we are keeping the fridge. But in the fridge, whatever the food materials, if you are keeping more than certain period, definitely the food organisms which are having the food poisonous microorganisms will prevail, and that food will be was taken definitely there. So if oil fried foods are also, the oxidation process will further gives the more prone to the microorgan. They will give some diseases. So this is not the subject we know. Why? Even though there is no other way. So because of ignorance, we are ignored Vedas. So on this year, on 2022, the World Health Organization has given the Safe Food, Better Health. Safe food, better health. When, if you are not having the health, why? Food. But what is the intervention of the drug? What is the need of intervention of the drug? I am putting question to the whole society of the health community, or the medical community, or the pharmacy community, or the scientific community. There is no relation between the food and drug and man's life. But this was ignored. This was ignored by all the communities of societies. How many colleges are celebrating this day? how many institutions at the 10th class level or the SSC level, higher secondary or secondary level, are we imparting? Even the people of parents are imparting this knowledge to their children? No, no, no. How can we get it? Buffaloes will learn. I am a kind of buffalo. If I want to learn now, nothing will come. I cannot learn it. That is a fundamental point. You have to think about these things. So that's why food safety means the safety food means not only the food, how the food, these are food and agriculture is adjoining branches, food and agriculture. How to agriculture and food, this should be combined together, and how to protect the food is very important phenomena in the scientific nature. So I know all the roots and all the biological ways of biological evaluation in pharmacognosy and also other subjects. But man is very egoist. The man is the big egoist. He is having a prejudice on the God also. It is very unfortunate. The scope of the food for and so many nations are celebrating, and ultimately the government, I am suggesting that not only the Indian government but also World Health Organization, etc., it is made to compulsory the important topics about the food should be included in the primary level to the higher level. And food and nutrition, one department is there, but that department is completely a department. So nothing will be achieved. They never come to the biochemistry department. The biochemistry department never intervene with shown interest towards the biotechnology, or biotechnology never goes to this technology of sciences, etc., or genetic engineering, etc. But how this will come? All the people are having a scientific knowledge. The knowledge is partial. Our knowledge is very, very, very partial. This partial knowledge should come together. All the fragments should be mixed together in a proper manner, appropriate manner to resolve certain postulations, and those postulations will be imparted to the public. Those who are now ignorant, public is very ignorant. So that ignorance can be removed by the scientific community only. This community, and also as I am very much proud to have certain knowledge, but at the same time I am suggesting finally the admixing the whatever the scientific knowledge with the Vedas, only the complete knowledge. Until that, the knowledge is partial and incomplete, and this is useless, and also it will be ruins the human society. Thank you, one and all. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Loka samasta sukhino bhavantu. Om shanti, shanti, shanti.